Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of YouTube Tuesday. And I've got some special guests here with us this time, and we're on location as well. So who have we got in then tonight? Well, there we go.
We can broadcasting live tonight from Valleybrook. We're here.
So while you all get yourselves nice and comfortable, I'll get finally prepared with everything here.
We've also got another guest. He's just here in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Please welcome everybody. We've got Geoff from Jumble Lane. Is it Jumble Lane? That's correct. Yes, because you've changed it now. Your channel was just Geoff Readman. Yeah. Get it right, because I kept saying Redman, but it's not. It's Readman. So welcome. Thank you for joining us, Geoff.
So up.
Right. I'm just going to get things all set up. I've got my moderator. He's there behind me. Hello. Say hello, Stuart.
Hello, Stuart.
No, I said hello. Say hello. Hello, Stuart.
Just to anyone want a ginger nut biscuit? Got a high life in here.
Right. Well, it's been a busy week. It has been a busy week. Well, for me and Geoff, we've both been out at Macclesfield. Stuart, unfortunately, couldn't make it due to work commitments. So I've got videos of that to come soon. So stay posted to that. But obviously, that's not about what this is about.
Sorry.
Stuart's giggling in the background.
I'm just reading Benny Hill's
That's
comment.
Stephen Mill. I thought somebody might say.
It's now Anton Beck and Stephen Mulhern.
I'll do some magic tricks later.
But to credit all credit to
disappear.
Geoff, he's the one that actually came up with the anti-deck idea, and like everybody's took it on board. So we had said before, he probably could be our manager or Stephen Mulhern. We'll see where things go.
Right. Well, this week I have my pen and paper. We have everything set up properly, even though we're not on location at Barnabas Junction. So first of all, I'm going to see who have we got here then, guys.
Bourbons.
Oh, we've got the Bourbons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Geoff.
Yeah.
Right. Who I'll look in chat. We've got Tony Docks, Penny Hill, Scrap, DJ, Llandilio Junction, Townsend, Toville, Thornbury Central, Loft Lurker, Lee Armstrong, Dave Jones. I thought you were at Parents' Evening, mate. Graham Alex, Anthony Strathmore Junction, Geoff. He's also in chat. So if anyone wants to talk to Geoff, speak to him also in chat. Is here. I'm going to try and get this right. Strathpeffer Junction. I'll get it right one day. Small local bar, butter guy, Oliver Rowley, Wilbury Castle, that's Fred. What else we got? Galgorm Hall, North American Trains. Oh, I can go on. Simon DWR, Aaron Taylor. Wow, there's a lot of you in here. How are we watching? We've got 48 already in here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
I was going to say, was this a shout-out special going all the way through for the hour?
Well, that's what it is. It says shout-outs for all the channels. Dave Train Time. I've got it spot on, apparently.
Oh,
I pronounced it correct this time.
I can't still say
Llandilio.
Clandilio.
That's it. He's got it. He's got it right as well.
Clandilio.
So,
I do apologise for that. I am the source.
yeah, he's on the hard stuff tonight, apparently. He needs to chill out, so he's on the hard stuff. He's very nervous tonight. I don't know why. So, before we get on talking about the channels that we're going to talk about this week, I've been asked to mention something quite important. And no, that's not us going on national TV yet. It's about a competition. In fact, there's two competitions to talk about, one special one. If you go back to the pilot episodes, I actually talked about a channel called Dave's Trains. Now, next week on this show, there is going to be a draw. It's Dave's Trains. He's doing a competition to win one of these famous t-shirts and a little trophy as well. So if you haven't entered that competition yet, get over to Dave's Trains channel. I'm sure he will be bobbing in here as well very shortly. He did say he was going to. So Dave's Trains is running a 500 subscriber giveaway to win one of these fabulous t-shirts. If you haven't entered, all you've got to do is go to the video about the giveaway and put in the comments there in your comment, it's just got to say T-shirt, spelled T-E, not T-dash, in the comments to be entered into the chance of winning one of these T-shirts. So that is it. That's a simple, easy competition for you to enter. What's Stuart doing in the background?
Nothing.
And so next week, here on the next episode, next Tuesday, we will be drawing the winner of that competition. Dave's trainers kindly asked us to be the ones to draw that.
Yes. I thought it was a different type of T-shirt competition, but hey-oh.
And also we got to announce another competition, another giveaway competition. That's from DJ Morrowe. There he is right now in chat. He's doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So make sure you bob over to his channel and get entering for that. He has got 10 prizes up for grabs. So everybody's got a fabulous chance of winning one of those possible prizes. And they are fantastic prizes for ranging from locos to your craft stuff, your tools. Absolutely brilliant. And I know you've got your eye on a few things.
Oh yeah,
including yourself.
Quite a few.
Jeff, have you seen any of those prizes?
Good prizes.
Yeah, have you got your eye on anything particular?
There's just too many of them, isn't there?
10 prizes.
It's like Christmas, isn't it? You look in your bag and you don't know what to play with first.
Just had someone ask, is there any sweeties in that? I'm sure if you ask nicely, Des over at DJ might just throw in a couple of things in there, some blackjacks or fruit salads, that sort of stuff. He's laughing his head off, actually.
Dib-dabs.
Dib-dabs, yeah, just a bit like what Stuart did in his prize when we did our giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. Now, I know a lot of you have had a lot of new subscribers already due to the running of this show. That's what we aim for, and that's what we're going to continue to aim for as well. I've had a lot of more people asking for shout outs. I say, pen and paper, I've now began that list. Apologies if I've not wrote you down in my list, but I've got 4 here already, which we're going to shout out tonight. And if I come across any others, I'll do those as well. But I want to try and not do this for too long. Last week it went on for 170 minutes, and I did actually aim for only running it for about 40 minutes, but you know what happens when we get chatting.
Don't blame me.
Yeah, it's just not blaming me. So we'll try and keep it as short as possible, but at the end of the day, keep you entertained. Something we managed to do. Right, so let me get my stuff all sorted here. First of all, let's have a look in chat.
Yeah, just going through the chat as well. A lot of people are saying about their subs. We've got a lot of people here. Townsend Junction only 14 away from 100. Tony Doc's taking 1 to 2 odds on redraws taking place for DJ's competition. Got a fair few. Geoff is quite far. How many away from now?
3 from 200.
3 away. So there is a fair few people that just go in those margins away.
Well, tell you what we'll do right now. I know I've already mentioned Jeff's channel, and because he's a special guest, we're going to just do a quick recap on Jeff's. He's only 3 away from how many?
200.
200 subs. So Jeff's in chat. So if you want to, and if you haven't already, please click on his name, visit his channel, and just give him a quick sub. We'll just have a quick look on that. I'm just going to... 197. So he only actually needs 3 more. So I know there's a lot of new people here today. So if you haven't, get onto Jeff's channel. Just give him a quick sub. Dave Fernville is just saying, say boo to Jeff.
Boo.
Boo. There you go.
Boo back.
Yeah. Boo and I will sub.
I'll do anything for a sub.
Just doing a quick refresh on Jeff.
Almost.
He's on 197. Come on, 3 more before we get cracking. Do I need to refresh? I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to be quiet. I'm not talking about any more channels until we get just Geoff to that 3 more. Come on, guys.
Jeff's channel name.
Jeff's channel name is Geoff Readman Jumble Lane. He is in chat, and if you just click on his name or his picture in the chat, it will give you a drop-down menu to then click Visit Channel. Geoff, if you'd just like to comment in chat so people can see you in there, so they can click on you. And it's Geoff with a G, not a J, just in case anyone's searching for that.
Golf, Oscar, Echo, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Cheers. He's on the ball tonight.
Not Juliet. You cursed me now.
Canning Parkway's just dropped in. Thank you for dropping in. Says can't stop long tonight. Got work early in the morning. What's in store? Oh, everything that's in store is on this list. I'll just give you a quick flick. There you go. That's the names that are in there. Oh, my back.
I'm working tomorrow as well, but.
Wilbury Castle. Fred at Wilbury Castle is asking, how's the wardrobe coming along, Geoff?
It's great. Well, I was actually starting to type in.
All right. Yeah, feel free. Hey, you just hit the 200.
Oh, right.
There you
Brilliant.
go, Geoff. Thank you very much, everyone,
I've
for
got
that.
a video to upload.
Yeah, he's already got his 200 subscriber video already recorded, so he'll get that uploaded for you as soon as possible. Thank you, everybody. That's just a quick one. Right, let's get on with the actual ones I want to talk about today. I have a definite list of 5. Strath is putting loads of emoticons in there. So the first one we're going to talk about is, it begins with F.
Oh.
It begins with F.
Oh.
Can anyone guess who would it be tonight?
Probably no. Should I guess the right answer?
Well, it's a very young channel. Very young channel. But he already has something very big in development in his loft. And the channel is Fern Hill Central. He's currently on 32 subscribers. So I say it's a young channel, but it is already in big development. So come on, Fern Hill Central, my moderator will post in to the chat the name of that channel as it's titled. We'll just quickly go and see if he's got anything on his back. Yes, he does. Thank you very much. Right, so Fern Hill Central. It is a complete novice building of a double-O gauge model railway from scratch, which we all do, inspired by the recent driver experience that he did at the Avon Valley Railway. I decided to dig out my old train set. Sorry, not train set. It's a model railway. It's been stored away in his loft for 41 years. I'm building this layout in his loft, and it's in a very old cottage. So it's small, dark and cramped, but we carry on, we keep calm and carry on. That is just as it says on his description. So Fern Hill Central, he's displaying to me at the moment of 32 subscribers. Valleybrook has just posted the name. So if you quite kindly give him some subs to help him on his way. Nice chap. I've been talking to him personally. He's already gone up 7. And that's just while I've been just reading the description out. So thank you everybody for that. Is Fern Hill in chat today? He did say he was going to be jumping, and I'm just going to say Jay Strange is in chat. So there you go. Click on his name to enter the competition. Remember, that's being drawn next week live on this show.
I'm not seeing Fern Hill on the chat at the moment.
It helps if you spell Central correctly.
I know.
Come on, get it right. Come on. Do I need to sack him? Do I need to sack him?
I blame the side.
Yeah, it's already. Yeah, it's getting to his head already. Come on.
Mind you, it's 8.2% per bottle.
What was that pit?
If you have a gallon or a ton, yeah, it's still 8.2%.
Yeah, he's had a few too many already. That's one sip too many. How many sips you've had? 1. There you go.
I just had to dry it up with loads of ginger biscuits.
Hello to Max Model Railway. # bring back weather scan. Also subbed last week. Love the progress so far. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. So, how are we doing with Fern Hill? We was now 39. He's on 50. Wow. Look at that.
That's a jump.
That's a big jump.
That's a jump.
Huge jump. We've currently got 62 viewers, so that's 21 of you, 64 viewers. 21 of you have kindly subbed Fern Hill Central. I'm sure he'll really appreciate those subs greatly, and he may bob in at some point and you can all give him his congratulations. So he's now reached 50 subscribers. Thank you very, very much for everyone for that. Much appreciated. Just shows that this show does what it says on the tin, basically.
Just going on to here, Jack from Touring Docks is suggesting a punishment for me. He says, for every mistake, you should get a pair of cutters to his dropper wires.
Ooh. Now, where's that toolbox?
Half of them you put into it.
Right, going to quickly move on to number 2. So that's Fern Hill Central. That was channel number 1. And the next one is going to be beginning with S. Any ideas on who we're going to be talking about next? Any ideas, anybody? No? Oh, he's stuck. Can't take him anywhere. Well, actually, no.
Oh,
You can, the second time you've got to apologise.
So, any ideas? The next channel I'm going to talk about begins with S. I'm just struggling to find his channel, actually. Where are you? Where are you in my little long list of channels that I'm subscribed to?
I think it's that one you can't pronounce.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I can't find you. I can't find you.
I'm
Found you.
Oh,
I found you. It's right next to, it's not next to them. Another one I'm going to be talking about in a moment. What's wrong with your internet here?
Yep, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4,
No,
6 devices.
I'm on 4G.
All right.
I've lost internet on my laptop. Oh,
Terrible.
right. Let me just connect on there. I hope you're all there. Just chat amongst yourselves while we sort out the technology. Poor technology on location.
It's the most he's ever
Here we go.
connected.
We are back up and running. Right. The next one we're all going to talk about. Yes, technical difficulties. We all have it. The next one we're going to talk about is not necessarily. Well, it is a model railway, but it's also talking about. He not just does model railways, but he does a service as well. Whether it's with his own products, I'm not sure. I think he does, but I know he's here. I've seen him in the chat somewhere. He was in the chat very earlier on, whether he's still here or not. So it's
Last posted at 15:15, but he's still here.
right. So it begins with S, and it is the Scrapline Model Railway Weathering Channel. Good evening, Vintage Diesels. Good evening, CSX. Thank you for joining us. Sack the Tech Man. Yeah. So Scrapline Model Railway. That is the one we're going to talk about next. He's currently on 446 subscribers, so it would be great if we can get him to 500, as there are 65 of you here. And if every single one of you who hasn't subscribed to his channel, and it say it was the 65, click on him, give him a subscribe. We could quite easily bob him up to the 500 mark, or at least we can get him close. So Scrapline Model Railway Weathering. It says on his channel, it's quite a long, good description. Welcome to my channel. It's a loft layout based on Exeter St David's and Plymouth Lara Depot. I think it's pronounced like that. Apologies if I got it wrong. The layout is built using an open frame L girder style, which is becoming quite popular actually in the model railway scene at the moment. There's quite a few building. Now it's something I wish I'd have probably done right from the beginning, because you can get quite good scenic areas. Yeah, so you're doing that. And I watched his most recent channel, and I think he just finished building the last section of his framework. It's quite a large layout he's building in his loft. And it has its advantage, the L girder style, because if you don't quite get your heights right, you can easily adjust lowering up and down the sections. So his layout, this is going to be based on the Network South East era, which a lot seem to be doing, and it's good. I do like it, but obviously it's not my area. It's not what I model on, and will feature on the rundown of the famous Class 50 locomotives and full scrap line of the class members in the Lara as typically seen in the early 90s. So if you're a big fan of your Network Southeast, you're also a big fan of scrap looking rolling stock, locos, that sort of thing. It'd be a great channel to be subscribing, and I'm sure he'll show you and supply you with the ability to some advice on doing it yourself, possibly. The channel will feature full descriptive videos showing how to create a full DCC layout from start and the many styles of weathering he's learned over the years, including his styles of scrap withdrawn weathering. There you go. The layout is in size of 7 meters by 3.5 meters and around 1 meter wide. So if anyone wants to do the mathematics, convert that to feet. I don't. Geoff, you any good with your mathematics?
No, I'll calculate.
You tell trusty calculator, sort that out. So yeah, 7 meters by 3.5 meters in each set.
That is 21 foot by how many meters? 7 by what?
7 by 3.5.
Yeah,
So
12,
29.
13,
It's about 12.
12, 13 foot.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a big layout. And being 1 meter wide, that's like 3.5 foot roughly, isn't it? 3.3 foot, isn't it? So it's quite a large area of layout, and with his L-shaped sections, he's done a lot of like loop arounds in it as well, which are quite intriguing how it's going to work. It's got quite an interesting section. He's got like a kind of a figure of 8 section in part of the layout that he's building, which gives him the option of running trains past one way, looping them back, and then sending them all the way back round. So it gives the effect of a lot longer run of the layout. So that strapline model railway weathering.
Sure you're on the right drink.
Yeah, hang on, me on that stuff. So he was on 446. Let's see if any of you have subbed. I've got people saying there they have. And he's now on 460. So that's got a 14. Thank you very much, everybody. Very much indeed. He's going to get even closer to that 500 subscribers. If you were already subbed, then fantastic. You'd have seen a lot of the information that he's already been doing in his videos. Right. I'm going to have a breather.
Yes. Jeff's on 206 now.
206?
206.
So you only wanted the 3. So we're all by the end of the show. You might be on 300. So
Yeah,
you'll have to just...
getting close to that giveaway of the lounge layout.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, how many are you doing that on? Is that 5?
Well, it was going to be 500.
Right, so you're giving away a layout.
Yeah.
When you get to
The
500.
one at the start was level.
Yeah, so before he started building his layout in the spare bedroom.
Yeah.
And chopping holes in his walls to go through his wardrobe. Yes, through his wardrobe. He had a lounge layout, but you've since dismantled. You're dismantling that.
No, I'm not going to dismantle it.
Not fully. You've taken. Yeah, but he's actually going to be giving that layout away. So keep an eye on Geoff's travels for that. Right. Any comments to talk about in the chat, guys?
Just looking through, I noticed there's quite a few American people over.
Many Americans. Yes, thank you very much for all the way over in the pond. Thank you for joining me. I presume you're probably over here, courtesy of Sparky 107107, because I know he's done a bit of promotion for this channel. So a big shout out to Sparky.
Yeah, we managed to stay up late enough to tune into Sparky's channel. We were on there live, and as soon as we popped in, me and Jason, we popped in. Hello, Valleybrook. Oh, well, that was it. Then it just went bang. Then everybody started subbing us, and it's good to have that connection across the pond. It's just that brilliant. Yeah. Obviously, we have set it up where over here it's 3 p.m. over there, and when he goes live, it's like midnight over here. So
there's 5 hours between us. Yeah. But I know for the current 2 weeks, because over there, their clocks have just gone forward an hour, so they're only 3 hours behind us over in Canada.
Wilbury Castle wants the wardrobe.
Wilbury Castle wants the wardrobe. Can he win the wardrobe? Yeah, with a couple of holes in it.
Yeah.
It was just a junk hole before that.
Yeah, well, yeah. You'll see my wardrobe is absolutely full of junk.
Also, right. Well, talking of the scrap line, if any of you are in the group, obviously we ran a cover pitch competition, which was DRS themed. Chris Addo won it. Obviously, that's the one for this week. But Scrapline posted up a picture of a DRS
Yeah,
scrap.
I actually quite like that.
Yeah.
It'd be
I thought
interesting.
it'd be a bit painful for you with your DRS obsession, but I thought, oh, it's not gonna like it. But it was pretty good to see them dismantling, and it'd be quite good if you wanted to model that in your depot area.
Excuse me.
I would be disused.
Spitting feathers here.
Is that a hint?
Yeah, Strath is there saying I do like the DRS livery. Well, that makes you a good friend of mine then, because I am a big fan of the DRS livery. I presume then you may have gone to the Northern Depot. I can't remember it now. Kingsmore, is it Kingsmore?
Kingsmore, yeah.
No, the other DRS depot up north. It's actually the Gresty Bridge depot open day this year, as they alternate every other year on the 21st of July. So if anyone does like DRS, Kingsmore, that's it. Anyone does like DRS, then I will be at the open day on the 21st of July. So feel free to come and say hi, but don't frighten me going, Barnabas! And making me jump, because it's happening more often these days. So, back to Scrapline. How are we doing then on the subscriptions for Scrapline?
Talking scrap, he just commented saying, send over your best 47, Jason, and I'll scrap it.
My bet? No, send me worst 47, not my best. But actually, thinking about that, I might be in touch with you now and there, and I've got something that might have an idea for you if you could do for me. So thank you very much, everybody that's been subscribing. He's now showing at 462, so that's a great increase in his subscriptions. Make sure you... Oh, also, when you're subscribing, and not many people really know this, there's a little bell icon next to the subscribe. If you don't click on that bell, as well as subscribe, you'll only be subscribed. If you click on the little bell symbol, it activates notifications every time that person posts any new videos or anything on their channels. If the bell is activated, you will be notified via your devices, either be laptop, iPad, iPhone, Android phone, whatever it might be on. So make sure you press the bell button to keep updated with the notifications of any new content upgraded on these channels. Right, so I'm rabbiting on here, so we're only on the second one and we're already on 30 minutes. Right, drum roll please on the next channel we're going to talk about. So let me just, on the list, we've had Fern Hill. Looks like Stuart's going to put the kettle on.
Yes.
Good man.
Refreshments.
We've had Scrapline.
Yes, please.
Yeah, he's on the ball. We've got the bourbons as well.
Cup.
Oh, you want me cup?
Try and pass along with no advertisement in pun intended.
Yeah, there you go. Good man, good man.
Hey, boy, what we're doing now.
Right, so channel number 3 we're going to be talking about today is going to be... we're going to begin with tea. And yes, we're going to have some tea. And that goes in with t-shirts as well for Dave Trains. Make sure you've subscribed to Dave and put your entry in for the competition. The next one we're going to be talking about... Oh, this is an interesting one. Tea for tea. Yeah. Is Tony Dock's station. Now, Tony Dock's station, a bit of a joke actually going with Tony, because you might hear a lot of people mention Tony Dock station as in Tony not Tony Dock station, because Tony isn't its actual name. I won't say it is, I'll let us learn that one for yourselves. So Tony Dock's station. Tony not Tony Dock station. That's it, Scrap's putting it in there. And Tony's there he is, he's laughing about that. It's going to be an ongoing joke, I think. So, no, not Tony. Currently sat on 699 subscribers, so just one subscription on there will hit him on his fabulous 700. I don't think we'll get him up to 1,000 tonight, or even up to 800, but just one more will get him. Well, we could try. Yeah, apparently he's just announced he's already hit the good old 700, so I'll give that a refresh. Now, I hope, Tony, you have your about section filled in. Reason why I want to talk about Tony, he's done some really good videos on control panels. It seems to be quite a popular subject. We will try for 1,000, he says. He's done some good videos on control panels, which I found quite interesting. Like I say, myself and Penny Hill, we've been doing control panels. Plus, I've also seen hell of a lot more as well that have been concentrating on control panels recently to operate your point motors and lighting and all the bits and bobs around your layout. Are you going to be having a control panel?
Yeah, I've designed it, but I've just got to wait till I've got everything else up and running.
Right, yeah. So you motorising your points, are they going to be DC?
They're all
operated?
DCC,
Right.
all points. All the points are in, all the point motors are in. But that's got to wait.
Right.
Got to earn some money for it.
Yeah. So yeah, Tony Dock Station, control panels with LED activating switches, which is something I'm really interested in. Yes, Tony, not Tony. Which is not something I've done on mine actually, but mainly because I didn't know how to do it. But because Tony's done a fabulous video explaining a simple way to do it, it's made me think more about me going to do it. He has done it though with, I've got a brain bot now. Electro fog points. Now I've got insular fog points, so it makes it a little bit difficult. So I'm going to have to modify.
On the seat motors.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I've got to kind of modify slightly how he's shown how to do it, but it's a fabulous idea. It does work really, really well. He also did a competition not long ago for his 500 subscriber giveaway. It's actually, he did a redraw, sorry. I know Tony's prizes have now all been claimed, so well done to everybody that's been selected for a prize. And the redraw was actually only a week ago, so the draw itself was only 2 weeks ago, and that was for 500. So he's on 700 and how many's on now? He's on 700. Let's just refresh. He's showing on 706. So in 2 weeks, he's actually gained 206 subscribers since his draw. So that's brilliant. It just shows that the community is looking out there at other channels and taking those ideas on and remembering to watch more and more videos. So Tony Dock Station, well done to you, passing the 700. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Let's have a look who's talking in chat. I know we've got Tony in there. Talking about the control panels. Sorry, I'm just off the screen. Hello to Fred's Trains, welcome. Jay Woods is in here. Hadley Moor Railway. I'm going to use the good old fingers to change my points. Yeah, that's something I always did, but after seeing initially what Cheeky Tech did with his points and motorising them, and it was actually quite cheap to do it, I went on and followed that idea. It's been invaluable advice. So it isn't expensive, you just need to have a bit of patience. So how's things going over on the chat? Oh, here he is with the cups.
Is it two sugars, darling?
Oh yes, it is. So Stuart's now back here with the good old refreshments.
Classic 2 soup screen.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
That's made of hot water. Look at that steam on that. Yeah, he's top man tonight. He's on the ball.
Well,
Next that over there.
it was a choice tonight of refreshments because my mother's in town, and it was either ginger nuts or French toast and pate.
Right, well Darren Elglin's asking here, he would like a milky one with sugar, please.
Well, he'll have to be a guest on the show.
S2S has jumped in. He's going on about, well, it's kind of like, I think that's been a bit of predictive texting there. It's come up camp and deck. Yeah, actually, we'll say that's predictive texting error, but we don't know. So I'll take it on the deck then.
You've all been. What have you been saying about me while I've been gone?
Shh. He's here. He's back now, everybody. He's back. Cup of tea and a slice of cake, please.
Oh,
That's from Dave Fernville.
lovely. I'm just catching up on the chats. Just make sure you've not been saying anything while I've been gone.
Little Deck's in, Sean.
Little Deck.
Little Deck's in town.
We'll have to do a show. Hopefully, if we ever meet in a show somewhere, we'll have to do Little Deck meets Big Ant and Big Deck.
Jaywood is Jaywood 3-1116 official channel. Has just posted, and he's off to Alton Towers on Saturday, so he won't be far away from us.
I like Peter's. Stuart looks different. The thing is about Geoff when he popped in.
UK Diesel and Electric Railway, thank you very much also for joining us. I'm not giving you a shout just yet. Rocco is in. Hi guys. Back left for 5. Sorry, don't understand what you're trying to say.
I think he left for 5 minutes and he's come back.
Oliver Rowley saying, quick, delete all the nasty comments about Valleybrook.
I'm a moderator. I'm a moderator. I can see everything.
Right, so that's 3 channels spoke about. Have I talked about? I've not in. Not been on his about section. Oh right, look at this. Tony Docks is right. That side is getting to it. Oh, hang on a moment. My screen is showing it's frozen. I hope you guys are still there. Would my moderator please? Oh yes, there you go. The chat's still going. It looks like the video's frozen. We'll just wait a moment. Hopefully you can all still hear us. Uh-oh, DJ's put. It's frozen.
It's frozen on the biscuits.
Yeah, what a screen to freeze on. Can you all guys all still hear us? Yes, they can hear us.
We can hear you, just frozen.
It's just frozen. I'm just going to flip the camera around just to see whether that...
Right, Valleybrook, he gives me a class 58.
We'll blame YouTube on this one. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait for the video to fix itself. Thankfully, you can still hear us.
Everyone's loving the picture. I can hear you, but you're frozen. It's just frozen loud and clear up to the moon.
What a pitch! What a picture to freeze on, though.
Oh, brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant.
What a picture! Well, we'll act as if you can still see us, but obviously you can still hear us. But the reason why I've not talked about Tony's description yet, and he's on the ball because he's left us a little message.
I was down the deck song that was on the ball.
Oh god.
What's that for ginger nuts? Yeah.
Yes, they are ginger nuts.
No, he is blonde, by the way. He's put in his description, hi, Jason and Stuart.
Hello.
Description of his channel. Actually, put his description to us. This channel will be following his progress on building his model railway layout from conversion through to progress on building the layout. It will cover everything I go through and show you how I have done things and my thought processes and planning.
Oh, the screen's doing something.
Buffering apparently, so hopefully you'll come back. We'll get something back.
Wilbur Castle put nice earring, Jason.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're really a ginger nut. I'm kind of a nut, but I don't know if I'm ginger.
No, it's still, unfortunately, the video is still frozen, but thank you anyway, because you're still sticking with us. 46 currently watching. Oh, that's a bit of a
the
downer
woman
on the
Nikki
video.
McLean's beating how Junction was to now.
Just bring the chat back up. Right.
I'm just going it on.
You broke the internet. That's how popular we are.
Yes. Just on the private chat. I think that is now going to be the ginger nut massive.
Yes, Peter, thank you for joining us. There's been some technical difficulties because I'm currently on location at Valleybrook for this week's episode, and unfortunately it's frozen on that particular screen, but you can apparently still hear us loud and clear. So we'll keep going. It does seem to be a problem our side, or it could be YouTube because itself has been having some technical difficulties recently. As I was online live on Saturday, just having some general chit chat, and the stream crashed. Yes, technical. Please hold the line while we sort out our technical activities. Please feel free to talk amongst yourselves while we see what we can do about bringing the stream back live to you today.
You see, you could have paused this because we could be getting changed down to something ridiculous. And come back and,
we could be in a different location.
Yes.
Oh dear. Everyone's laughing anyway, so it's keeping the spirits live. Right.
So screen grab heaven.
Yeah, everyone.
DJ Monolale saying this is your new OBS video.
Oh, crikey.
New Junction says we should come back and all change seats.
I'll be interested to watch back on this because I'll be wondering if it's actually froze on the replay of the video.
Yes. Now we're going to have some cheesy, please hold on to the
Phone music.
now. Sound on my iPad, nothing on the laptop. It's like an unedited version of BBC cut screen. Great shot of Valley. Who's in the tea? Hey, DMU. Fantastic, but we can still.
They can still hear us, so that's all that really matters.
That's the best.
Well,
Try moving the camera stand.
Well, the only other option would be to end it and then come back with video. I can do that if you wish to, but that would obviously then split it into two. So, what would everyone like? Would we?
Should we break for a refreshment break for 2 minutes and then come back?
What would everyone like? Would everyone prefer to see us as well as hear us, or would you prefer to just carry on as we are? New Junction saying restart. Valleybrook, you should have gone to Specsavers.
Have you seen Peters? It's a proper anti-deck, stay or play. Oh, I love a coffee break and back for part 2 in 5 minutes. Reset, restart. I think it's going to be.
I think restart has winning it overall. So, please stay with us. Don't go anywhere. I will now end the stream and return with part 2 of this week's episode of YouTube Tuesday. Don't go anywhere.
I love you
See you
so.
shortly.
Please don't let